Hey James, hey Vicky, how you doing? Dan, I'm back. I don't know what the fuck happened. Sitting here talking to you on, I disappeared. Son of a bitch. But you know what to do. Mm-mm-mm. That wacky neighbor of mine, or Cassie, came up to my truck, fucking whacked out. We got a lot to say. All good. I was wondering why this fucking thing wasn't working. The internet went out. Holy shit. So how we doing, folks? Let me give me some little background music. Hmm. I know, I heard, James. Congratulations. You got what you wanted. I'm gonna check in now. Who got snow? Who didn't? I asked that before, but I didn't. I wasn't sticking around long enough to get anything fucking right. Mm. Hey, hey. Uh-huh. Luna did it. Blame Luna for the outage. Mm. People. Shaking my head. Hello, Nikita. No way. I'm gonna fall over. Good afternoon, sweetheart. How you doing? Nice to see you. Everybody happy today? Everybody doing all right? Nikita. I gotta play that song. I gotta get on my laptop to do it, and I guess when I was gone, the internet got messed up from the rain or something. Uh, there's a new code to get into this Verizon shit, and just having a little trouble getting the password. Vicky Wells. Yeah, it was you, Luna. I don't think no, Nikita would never do that. It was you. It had to been you, Dan. What about this Justin Trudeau guy, man? I didn't see his speech or nothing, but what did he do? What did he get confronted with that made him do this? I mean, what were the? You just don't walk out as the prime minister of Canada. Had been some shit going down. Probably sleeping with his secretary. These people up there that look good in, them suits and shit, they get in all kinds of trouble. Where are you flying to, Luna? Is she going? She catching a plane? I don't think she is. Not Luna. Oh, yeah, she's going to Oklahoma. Good luck navigating them airport. Oh shit! But welcome to the free call, folks. Don't ask me what it is, because I'm gonna try to stay in my lane with it. Oklahoma, where the wind comes creeping up the plain, whatever it is, right? That was a blockbuster movie back in the '30s, I think. Frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn. Wasn't that the movie, guys? Correct me if I'm wrong. I probably am 99% wrong all the damn time. See? You want to hear something funny? I got Katie cat punked her last night. I come out of the room and I said, "Look, you got to take me to the hospital right now. Let's go. Get up. We got to go." No, no, no. Get your coat. Get your shoes on. Get in it. We got to go to the hospital right now. Are you dressed? Yeah. Come on. Let's go. We got to go to the hospital. I kept saying it. She goes, "Well, what the hell's wrong with you?" I said, "Every time I close my eyes, I can't see." Oh shit. Go ahead. Hate me for that. Nikita, you sick, honey? Oh no. You got a fever, Janica? What are you, a super spreader today? I don't get them. I don't. I mean, I rarely get sick, but I mean, I got a bad cold right now. Here I am saying I rarely do. But it's kicking my butt. It really is. But went to see my jamming boys Saturday. Nice group of guys. Janica, I know what I know. Oh, good, good, Lynn. I mean, Nikita, I'm glad we survived this. But I don't know. I mean, I just don't know what the hell I came down with. It's still there though. I should have made a doctor's appointment, but I did. I might get a haircut, but y'all tell me what kind of haircut I should get. Don't say no damn flat top. I ain't going down that route. I know you got a lot of snow, Nikita. I see now. Following it on the news. Oh, it did here last night for about 7 minutes, but it's all good. Damn. That's what this cold has done to me, though. It makes me so tired. I mean, I just get tired super easy. I hope the damn gears ain't winding off the bus here and fucking age catching up with me. And fucking now I'm gonna be one of them proverbial guys that go to sleep in a recliner in the middle of the day with a knitted blanket pulled over me. But I don't think so. I got to quit. But Vicky Wells is the super spreader of these diseases that we're all going through here. Farmer, how you doing, sir? Yeah, I got back safe. Could have crashed, and I wouldn't have gave a shit. Uh, Some of y'all need to look at a text message and get back to me. Well, it ain't Florida no more. Janica, member for 5 months, folks. Y'all see it. Welcome to the freak off there, Dirt Farmer. Don't ask me what it is, because I mean, y'all know me. I ain't gonna break out no damn baby oil. No. Although, I mean, I think I might have some. But I don't even know. No, I don't have no oil like that. That's vegetable oil. But once again, it's wintertime, folks. It's bullshit. But we gotta have this, though. We gotta have this so everything grows and looks pretty for us in the spring, I guess. I mean, we could go anywhere we wanted and still. Oh, thank you, Janica. I appreciate it. Very nice of you. It's nature. It really is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But I don't know. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I guess it is. I guess maybe I got them wintertime blues or some shit. But a lot of people say that's bullshit, but I don't think it is. I mean, fucking people in Seattle should be zombified, you know, just walking around with their hands out going, what fucking day is it? It just rained every day. I mean, there's a couple of peaks of sunshine, but I heard in the summertime it's beautiful, but fuck do I know? I mean, I didn't go back and look at how many days it actually rained, but I know it was every day. I didn't have to. I mean, I'd be dreading that shit. You know what? Seasons changing in fucking winter where it rains every day. You know, just set fire to my house. So what'd you do this weekend, farmer? Anything? Y'all hear me breathing fucked up, and it's because I am. Good morning, Twist. Well, yeah, well, I mean, I did miss the fucking sun. You want to know the truth? But I get back here and it's fucking now today's raining the south off. I don't, I don't know. If you're a duck, this shit's all right, you know. But no, we're gonna have some fun in here today, folks. So we're just gonna figure it out as we go. Daniel Barrett, where you at, Luna? You at the airport? Damn. Did you go through the TSA screening and shit? All right, folks, I'm back. Nice to see you. Vicky Wells. Hey, JaVale, how you doing? Nice to see you. I hope your New Year's was great and everybody's having fun. I don't need it. We're going to pin the tail on the den today. We're going to play a new game for the first annual freak off. I don't even know what it is, folks. It just sounded good. You know, sometimes titling these things can be a little weird. And my headache just keeps getting bigger, folks. Some days are good, some days ain't shit. And hey, nice people, how we doing up there? The lookers are in here too shy to say hi, but we still love you. I'm on my telephone right now, folks, and there's a reason for that. We'll get into that in a little bit. All right, folks. So we got the football games are behind us. No more Monday night football, ladies. Y'all can do what y'all do now. I guess you can get your men back. Luna likes football. She's in an airport, folks. Where are you at in the airport? Come clean, Luna to den. Yeah, I'm here. Billy, Billy, Billy. Walsh. Hold on here. 19th birthday. Wow, very good. I remember my 19th birthday. Oh, shit, she waiting to go through his security. All right, now make sure you take your shoes off. Have you been getting your feet manicured? Have you had your nails clipped and everything like that? Your shot record with you? I get nervous when I go through there, 'cause, you know, with my hair and shit. And they're looking at me like I'm fucking Pablo Escobar and shit. Like I got a lot of shit. Midnight Train, fucking that movie, loaded down with shit taped to my body and shit. But they just, I think they profile folks. That's what they do. They profile. But East Coast didn't like that. But I found a way to get around it. Luna, next time you go there, next time you fly, tell, when you order your ticket, they'll put it on the ticket that you need some assistance, and they'll put you in a chair with these big wheels on it. It ain't like a wheelchair and shit. It's like a cart or some shit. Pretty cool. And they roll you right past that long ass line there. I know you look off around you. You see people going by in wheelchairs. You don't know where they're going, or them rolling chairs, whatever the fuck they call them. But I did that shit all the way back. No, because I'm gonna tell y'all why, folks. And Luna, you're getting ready to experience this. How many? Do you got any stopovers, Luna? Crazy hillbilly, how you doing, sir? They're gonna fine Luna for being in line talking on the phone. Tell them you're with Al Qaeda and shit. But I got a few things to really go off on here, folks. And I hope the farmer's in here listening to me because he ain't gonna believe this. He ain't gonna believe this. Farmer, let me know if you're there. He is a crazy hillbilly. But I'll wait and see if the farmer comes back in the chat. But anyway, no, I ain't gonna wait. My last broadcast, I think I had Arctic Timberwolf on my panel. Okay, and he was up there and telling us about another channel that he got creamed over there and all this other shit. But here's the thing, folks. I went back and watched that live stream that he was on before he came to my channel to come up on the panel there. And Arctic Timberwolf was up there talking shit about me. He was up there with the ladies with his coffee cup. Like I wouldn't know this shit. Like I wouldn't have found out this shit. And then he comes over to my fucking channel, gets on my fucking panel, and talks shit about them. Now you're gonna have to show yourself. And this is the same guy that fell in love with some chick on YouTube, and she got away from him. He cried on somebody's panel about that. He was up there crying his ass off. I loved her. Well, no, you didn't. I thought you did. People are stupid. What'd you get busted with? Oh no, you're talking about fucking Arctic. Yeah, he got busted. He got busted. So I'm waiting on this explanation before I kick him out of my channel. I mean, you can't. Why do that? Why get over there and talk shit about me and then come back to my channel and I'm up there taking up for you? I look like a total idiot. I mean, I'm sleeping with the enemy, folks. I mean, that it goes to show you don't know who's who. You just don't know who's who. I'm in Virginia Beach, hillbilly. Well, I mean, there's a place on YouTube for gossip, all the shit that goes with it. If that's what you're into, you can get whatever you want out of YouTube. Hey, Siegel, how you doing? Good morning, afternoon. I don't know what day it is. All right, Billy. Billy still wants to kiss me for some reason. I mean, I don't know what Billy is. I don't know. I mean, I'm not. I don't want to say he's gay or nothing, but damn, he's always telling me to pucker up. He loves me. I don't know, Billy. I just don't know, Janica. What do we call him? But he's my buddy. There you go, Vicky Wells. Nice advice. But yeah, he blindsided me with that shit. Because I mean, back in a few years ago, I was all up his ass about crying on the panel. Where's your balls at, dude? Where in the hell are your balls at? How much snow did you get, Nikita? I bet you got a bunch. Probably still snowing there. Billy got some snow, didn't you, Billy? Billy? Fucking it snows all the time in Billy Wash's house. But you wait till I see that Arctic wolf stuff. That's going to be part two of the fucking. Well, I'm being nice, but being nice. But East Coast is up. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm doing something. But I've already been greeted like by three people sitting in this truck. I don't know why. It's funny. Ain't it funny how time slips away? Ain't it funny how time slips away? 6 inches of ice. Wow. No snow in Connecticut. Well, it's coming. Crazy, but it's going to give it away. All right, Francis. But Billy is he's part of the program. He's my Fabio, but no, it looks kind of like a pervert sitting out here, shit. But it's warm and it's fucking raining. Guys, I'm gonna. I drew it out on paper this morning, and we're gonna get it copyrighted right here on this channel. So when I say this, it's already copyrighted. I'm gonna come up with dog umbrellas. I'm gonna make dog umbrellas, folks. I know. Go ahead and say they got them. You probably do. I don't never see no dogs walking with no umbrella on. I'm gonna do it. Maybe I don't know. I had a bunch of good ideas. Probably been a fucking millionaire fucking 19 times over, but just Don't give him the key to no snow, hillbilly. He's throwing snowballs at Nikita. Look at this shit in chat. Play nice, Frosty. Well, okay, you're back. You're back. Did you hear what I had to say about the Timberwolf, Farmer? Okay, here's the thing. I know you want to hear this. That Arctic Timberwolf can kiss Buddy East Coast's fucking ass. You wait till I see this bitch. Excuse my language, folks. I know I'm not normally like this. Farmer, this guy was up there on the other channel before he came to mine on my last live stream. We got on panel, and we all took, we pulled him in. We gave him a place to sit, consoled him, and all this other shit about being, beat up at the other channel. And I went over there and looked at that damn live stream that he was on before he came to mine. When he stormed out of there, he wrote it in chat and then he took off. Came to my chat. He was up there talking shit about me, man. I mean, talking shit. His mouth was running. So I got a problem with that. I got to deal with that. If y'all see Arctic Timberwolf out there, say, buddy's ready to fucking whip your ass. But you know what I'm saying? It's a YouTube ass whipping. He gets one for the second time from me, folks. This will be the second time that I've gotten into that man's ass. He was in some fantasy love affair with somebody that he didn't even know, but he would always lurk and drop shit, and he finally made his way into her head, I guess, and got her phone number and shit, and she fucking ripped his ass apart and told him to quit calling her and all this other shit. But she kind of drug him on though. She did. She led him on to a lot of shit. And I followed this shit, folks, because I don't know why. So he gets on a panel crying. Grown man. I mean, the tears were running out of his avatar. He was crying so hard. So you know me, folks. I had to get on the high horse and roll in. And I said, man, you need to get a hold of yourself. I'm telling you now, wake the fuck up. Get out, get off this live stream. Go compose yourself. You ain't doing that shit. You're stupid, dude. Why would you let somebody get you to the point that you're going to embarrass yourself on a platform that you frequent? I thought a family member died or something. I didn't know. And then I was listening. I was saying, no way. He had this thing for some chick named Anissa. I know y'all know Anissa over there at the crazy house. Um, but Anissa led him on, and but now I don't know what's wrong with Arctic now, though, folks. Arctic seems to he sounds like he's got a mouthful of Quaaludes or some shit. He talks from like it's robotic or something. I don't know. He talks really slow, scary, folks. But I tried to do the best I can for the guy. He came up there and I gave him a place to sit, Farmer. I don't see you weighing in heavy on this situation. I think you loved the guy, didn't you? But I've already had a round with Arctic. And he was just I don't know. I guess he butt hurt. What do y'all think, Vicky Wells? What say you, Siegel? What say you, Farmer? I bet you ain't even listening. Probably watching this dog picking up wood from the storm. Talking to you, Farmer. Knock, knock, knock. So if you see the Timberwolf out there, make sure y'all tell him you don't piss Buddy off. I'm coming. I mean, you can't play both of us. I got played hard. I got played the worst. Okay, well, go ahead and scratch them if you need to. Well, I don't know. Been a nice afternoon. So I mean, it went by quick, but I don't know. Do y'all, as you get older, does it seem like the damn uh days go by quicker? I mean, I get up and I pet the dog and I go, all right, let's get up. And it's already 4 o'clock. I'm like, how in the hell does this happen? There's another damn dog walker here that needs one of them Buddy East Coast umbrellas for the pet. I think I got something here, folks. I mean, have y'all ever seen somebody walking a dog in the rain with an umbrella on it? I already drew it out, so don't try to fucking copy my shit, folks. I don't like that shit. People gonna steal my ideas and shit. I don't think so. But anyway, the Arctic Timberwolf is a panel puss. He goes around, he infiltrates a lot of panels. I don't know who's walking who here. They're both, I mean, dogs. But what are you doing, lady? See, that dog's jealous that she got an umbrella on because he's trying to bite the umbrella. But see, I know this shit. But we're gonna get to it. It's on. This is gonna be the live stream heard around the world when I get old. Arctic's at. But I'll be try to be gentle with him. Then I'm gonna give him over there to farmer. The farmer can handle him. You got attacked by ants? Is that what I'm reading here? Oh man, don't even bring up fire ants. I can tell y'all a story, man. In Florida. I had to been in Florida. I was with this woman, I guess, and I didn't like the way shit was happening at the bar and shit. And I'm kind of drunk, and I mean I was shouldn't even have went anyway. Everything's so far apart down there. Bars, the streets are long like Farmer Street, and the bar was on a desolate road, like one of your state roads. And I was drunk, so I said, nah, "I'm getting the hell out of here." And I started walking, and I said, "I'll hitchhike and shit," And it was dark, so I'm trying to hitchhike, and there's nobody coming by right away. So I see car lights down the road, and I decided to fucking stay where I was at. And I was waiting for the car and waiting. And they rode by me. They didn't stop and do nothing. They didn't say hello, hit the horn, give me a drink like I would have done if farmers on the street. But anyway, so then I start, slapping at myself. I, I, I never thought it because I was hammered. I was, I was really intoxicated. I'm sitting there, and I'm going like, damn, scratching myself down there on my legs, just slapping myself. And it's pitch black. So then the woman that I walked out of the bar on come up and stop, and I opened the car door and I got in, and my ass was covered from head to toe with these red fire ants. They were biting the shit out of me, but I mean, I was naked on the side of the road, threw my clothes out. I mean, they were just biting me. I mean, they were everywhere. So I know all about the ants. Every time I think about that shit, I just got a scratch and all kinds of shit. It's not fair, man. Just not fair. Sky Angel. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, buddy. Well, some of us are gorgeous. Nikita, Farmer, Vicky Wells. I guess all of us are gorgeous. What did he say? What does this nut say? Billy, I'm offended by that comment. I should take your wrench and kick you the fuck out of here for that. No, I got him from your mother, Billy, if you want to play like that. No shit. Billy looks like a drunken panty sniffer. Don't he? Don't he look like you couldn't trust him in a woman's house alone? He'd be in the laundry room shit, smelling fucking underwear and shit. You're a freak, Billy. I'm offended by that comment. I really am. Me? Crabs? Yeah, I got some crabs for you. Hello there, Sky Angel, Sky Angel, Sky Angel. The crazy Scottish woman has made her way to Buddy East Coast, folks. It's gonna be a good day. I'm gonna drop that link down there. I want to see who comes up here because we gotta get this freak off started. Dun, 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 dun. You know it. You know it. You know it. Love that, folks. Here's your link. So where you at now, Dent? Did they lock you up? Wait till they tell you to take out. Did you do your feet good and get them corns off you and get some sandpaper and got them damn barnacles and shit on you? Billy's a Buddy East Coast shit starter in here. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you now, Billy. Calm down, Bill. But it's nice to see Sky in here. Yeah, you wait till I see Arctic, though, folks. It's on. I will, Nikita. Now that you said be nice, I will be nice. I will. I listen. I listen. Try to be nice. But nice just fucking don't. Sometimes nice just don't answer you bad, folks. Hold on, I got somebody that looks a little sketch over here walking by here. Can I help you? Oh, shit, where's he at? Your hands out of your pocket when you walk into the truck. Yeah, well, I'm telling you now. Hello, Vicky Wells. Hello, Vicky Wells.
Hi, buddy.
I'm down.
What's going on today? Let me turn down my TV so I don't get you in trouble or anything. I don't know about all them copyright things.
Well,
I mean, I
well, you
get it,
know.
but
So what's going on with you today? What say you, Vicky?
well, I'm just sitting here trying. It's a little bit chilly here in Cali today, so I started out just kind of watching my show, and I was on the phone with the Social Security because I've been trying to get through to them for the last freaking I don't know how long.
Well, how did that go for you now that we're talking
Well,
about
I'm
Social
very
Security?
happy about that because I
Yeah.
am on the way of getting things done, and I got an appointment with them in March, so I'm glad about that.
Well,
So,
what's the problem? Can you tell Buddy East Coast what the problem is? Are you disabled
well,
trying to
I'm
get disability?
62 years old and I'm going to retire.
Well, what are you retiring from? Marriage?
No, I've never been married. Never been married. Ain't gonna get married.
Well, I guess not now. That boat is really long. For
Well, no,
sure, sail.
I've got a wonderful man. He'd marry me tomorrow, but I just don't want to get married. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
why every woman wants to get married, but here's one. Well, not every. I can't speak for all of them, but for
Well,
this,
in God's eyes, that's a sin. That's a sin in God's eyes.
well, no, I don't believe that because I believe God is telling us. that sure to make a commitment with you, the person, and him. He's not telling you to legalize it. He's saying maybe this.
I think you should get into a Bible-based church and
No, I've been saved. I've been baptized.
find
I
out what
went
it's all
to church.
about.
I believe in God. I'm not going to push. You know, I believe in the Lord.
Oh,
I don't.
oh,
I
we're
think.
pro Jesus over here, buddy. East Coast.
Well, I believe God saved me from a lot. I mean, it's the only answer. There
Well,
ain't
I
gonna
don't
be.
think so. I don't think you did. And the way your attitude is now, your book of life is going to be. I mean, he's got some shit to say. You know, he's
Well,
going to say, well, he's going to roll your life video and go, well, you remember this?
well, no, I know everything I've done. I
You
know
think
it.
you do. You think you do. But wait until you draw your last breath and you're sitting up there waiting.
No, I know every sin and everything I've committed. I know it, and I'll own up to it. I won't lie. I don't. What the heck's the sense in lying? It's like I don't understand why people do that.
Well,
They'll tell.
here's the thing that I don't understand about the judgment. You know, he's going to tell you everything you've done wrong and all. Well, didn't he know before I was even thought of that what was going to happen to me when as I went through my life? He already knows how it's going to end, how it begins, and everything in between. But he wants to go up there and ask me and see if our stories jive. I mean, I got to ask him
Oh,
now. I said, why why judge me? You already knew whatever I was doing. You knew it. That was your plan, right?
well, yeah. I mean, it's not a secret that he knows. It's not a secret. If you get that so far, whatever judgment day you believe is going to happen to you, and you get to that moment, that's when you really, like you say, that's when all the bull stops. That's when you really got to face what you did. Like
Well,
you,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I used to believe for a while that this man was put in place and thought up as a character to keep civilized people, uncivilized people at that time, and try to get them back to being civil. I mean, they were raping people, they were killing people, they were stealing, they were killing babies, women. It was just chaos back then.
right?
And so somebody said, "Well, look, we ain't got nothing here. Maybe if we come, it might not help us, but down the line, it'll help somebody. Maybe let's create this person. Say he knows what you do, and if you go by what he said, he's gonna light your ass on fire." And everybody, and then it caught on throughout the ages. It caught on, and people started making the story bigger and bigger. I mean, it can be looked at as the biggest. I mean, the craziest story there is. But here's the thing, and I don't like to go against the good book or Jesus himself. 'Cause me and
Right.
Jesus are cool. I met him personally. I seen him. I didn't see him, but I heard him.
Well, I don't push. I don't try to push what I believe on anybody, but I will give my opinion. Um, because I've learned down through the years that I can be real pushy at times. I'm like that. If I'm real passionate about something, then there's pretty much no
But
stopping
you,
me.
but you totally understand being in a earthly body, and the other part of being in a spiritual place.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've witnessed things.
Are you born again, Vicky
Oh
Wolf?
yes, but I'm not sitting here Bible thumping and as I call it Bible thumping. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for that, but I
Well, I
don't
think
go around. I believe that a lot of people misconceive the one thing that I learned, and I read the Bible, read it a few times. I know a lot of it, not word for word, but one of the things that I remember of it saying is that he's not the author of confusion. Like people, like you said, down through the years, people have interpreted it their way, and of
yeah, but
course,
how does anybody know that that's what he said and what he did? But that's
well,
what he's all about. He's about
that's
faith.
what where
You
belief
gotta
comes.
believe. You gotta believe in faith. That's what it's about, folks.
Got to believe in
That
something you don't
that
see.
that's what kept all these maniacs civil back then.
Mhm.
After it caught on, everybody thought it was crazy, but then, Moses on a rock writing out the 10 Commandments now. Hey, thou shalt not do this and do this and do this. Then they said, well, we got something with this. Let's keep that going now. Let's see how this works out for the next 100 years. And
Well,
I, I don't
yeah,
know. I don't know,
I
but
don't know either.
but
But
wouldn't it be a big disappointment if all the Christians in this world ended up dying and there was nothing? There was nothing.
no one really knows. Like you
You
said,
didn't see a
that's
family
not.
member, a pet. You didn't see a family member, a pet, dirt farmer, or anybody. But here's my take on it. I'd rather believe than not believe, just for that simple fact. But I have a
Yeah.
problem with a lot of it. No, I don't have a problem with it. It's just that, like baptized and stuff like that, getting washed in the blood of the lamb. I don't know. Good afternoon, Hillbilly. I
I
mean,
don't
I
know
haven't
what's
I
going on.
haven't been baptized,
Right.
but see, the reason why I didn't, because my sisters went. It was like a biblical school or something for them. They had to go take tests and all kinds of shit, and that turned me off. To get baptized, they had to. They had to
Yeah.
profess or proclaim or whatever the hell they did.
Let me
See,
tell
And
you
that's
something. I've been
organized. That's
baptized.
organized.
I've
Oh,
been
sorry.
baptized 5 times over my life.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think
And
once
I
is
tell
enough
you
there.
what, I'm the
Yeah.
same motherfucker that I was when they baptized me.
But see, God, the thing of it is that you're talking about organized religion. God makes it simple. If you need, it's like what you call imaginary friend, but he's more than it's like you're down and out and stuff is happening and you don't know which way to turn, which way to go, up, down, whatever, and everything just don't make sense. And then
Okay.
and then one day you just put it all out there into, like they say, put it all out there in the universe. That's what you're
All
doing. You're
right.
saying, "Hey God, why don't you point me somewhere?" And all of a
Well,
sudden,
but here's the
stuff
thing.
starts making sense.
We're only here. This is a test run, folks. This ain't no do over shit. What you do
Oh,
in your from the time you were born to the time you die is in your book of life.
but it's the
There's no
intent
getting
of
around it.
act.
There's no getting around it. There's
Yeah.
no negotiations. There's no nothing. He already got you. And I mean, but I don't know.
It's
What say
kind of
you,
like when
Hillbill?
someone you say, do you lie?" And what's the first people? No, I don't lie. Well, how can you stand there and say that? That's what I don't get.
Well, there's a lot of preachers and a lot of people in the church that lies and talk
Right.
behind your back. So I've been there and seen it all. So that's why I don't go to church no more. As long as I got God in my heart, I shouldn't have to go to church in my book.
Well, well,
It's a
I
personal
think, but it says go worship in the house of the Lord.
but
Yeah,
You
give your
gotta.
supposed to
money
be
to
in the
somebody that,
backyard.
yeah, whatever. I mean,
But I know. I heard something about the collection plate and shit, but they got to keep the lights on for 'em.
I understand that. But why did it? I mean, when you go in there and do that, and then you go to the bathroom and shit, and you hear other people talking about you,
Mhm.
that's hypocrites.
Mhm.
Well, here's something that I think everybody needs to be aware of. Now, I don't care if y'all who you are, but if you ever been to church and you sat there, somewhere in that damn preacher's sermon, you're going to feel like he's talking to you.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. It's like
But that's not by just God telling him what to say. That's by design.
right.
That's by design that these people do.
God works on a need to know basis. That's all I'm saying.
Now, if you're looking at a congregation of 500 people, I'm gonna go to low scale on this, and I'm preaching to you, and I know that maybe 80 of you getting divorced, 140 of you might know somebody addicted to pills, uh, somebody can't pay their bill. I know what I'm going to do on Sunday. I know what I'm going to preach about. There's somebody out there right now that's down on their luck. They can't pay their light bill. And Vicky can sit there and go, he's talking to me. No, he's not. He's making you believe that. He wants you to perceive that as a, but he's just taking the statistics and molding them to his favor to get you back. When you should walk out there feeling like you know how many times I've been in church with my mother and you go, I think he was speaking to you. Yeah, Mom, I'm part of that average, that percentage that he worked up this morning over some bagels. Think about it. That's what it's all about. It's a numbers game. If I had 15,000 people in there, if I had something like Joel Osteen's got going on, okay, and I said, I sound like to pray right now, you know, and I did the whole sermon on uh, alcoholism and addiction and stuff like that, and not so savory people and wives and shit. Now, out of all them 15,000 people, there's a lot of them going to say, "Hey, shit, he's talking to me." I could do it. Hillbilly could do it. You could do it, Janica. Be a preacher.
I'm just saying, I have tried to go in church this last few years, and if you don't dress in suits, they turn you down. If you got long hair, they turn you down. If you got tattoos, they turn your ass down. So what my point is, it's God's house. Why do they judge you that way?
I don't know, but Nikita, you're well and you're right. I mean, yes, that is
I'm
totally
just
correct.
as much as what
You,
they are.
you
I put
can't
my
you can't
pants
enter
on.
you can't enter the
I
kingdom
put
of
my
God unless you're
pants on
baptized.
like they
See,
do
that's,
every day. They get up
but
in the
you
morning, they
don't
put
have
their
to
pants
go
on the
to
way I do.
you don't have to go to a building. See, that's what I'm saying. The word of God has been changed so many times that that's people make it out to how they think you should do it. They're not talking about what he says. They're talking about what they think he says. What you got to do is remember that God says wherever one or more. If you want to
What?
go to church, go outside, sit under what he made, the
Okay,
sky,
which
trees.
Bible do you like? You like the old Bible or do you like the new Bible?
I firmly right now I'm concentrating on the old Bible,
I
the
hate to
Old
tell you all
Testament.
this, but there's a book out there called Jed. I never knew that
Yeah,
till this
there's
Sunday.
yeah.
I was watching my man. You know, I was doing my thing. I get up to date. I try to feel good about myself religiously on Sunday. I leave it on
But
the channel.
anymore, man, the way I
I
look
don't
at
turn
it,
off
as
the
long
God
as I got
channel.
him in my heart, I'm good. As
Right.
long
Yeah,
as I got
but
him in
no,
my
you might
heart,
feel, and your earthly self might feel good, but in your spiritual self, you're not good, hillbilly. You're in a gray area right there.
why is that? What do you mean? I'm in a gray
Because
area.
because I mean, you can have God in your heart, but you got to go spread the word of God. You got to say it from the top of your lungs, and you have to. You can't be making the same mistakes you did yesterday and say that you believe in God because all you're doing is laughing at.
That's true.
But I had that shit shoved down my throat my whole life.
Well, we can't call it shit.
Yeah, you're not going to hold nobody's attention by screaming at them. I'm telling you, you're not. God is like a whisper. There's something wrong, like you said. There's stuff in your life going. Like I said, there's stuff that's just crazy, and your friends, your women, your men, anything in your life ain't got no answer. There's no answer. Some people can't wait for the answer, and some people find the answer, and it doesn't come like instantly. It never comes instantly. I have seen so many things that I'm telling you, there's no logic, there's no professor, there's no nothing that can explain what I seen. But I know what it was. It was God showing me, it was God telling me, it was what I believe to keep me going. It's always different for people. It's not all the same. It's not going to church every day, getting the best dress, going in there, and then going for what's the old saying? I went to church and then I went to the bar. See what I mean? You choose how you live. God doesn't say you have to. You're going to make mistakes, like Buddy said. We're all going to make mistakes.
That's why
That's
we're
just
here in the
example,
earthly world.
right?
We're here as a test, but I mean, y'all can mess your test up all you want. But I like to pass my test with good grades, and and I have fallen short of that, and I get it. I get it now as I grow old. Every year I get older, I think about this real heavy. You know what I'm saying? And But I mean, I don't know. I mean, but it's all based on faith. You have to throw. You're either in it or you're not. There is no dabbling. I don't think. I call that no. I don't think that's godly correct to say you believe, go to church, and then go, take a bunch of pills and shit and bitch about your life to other people. Um, I just feel like that it's you're either in it or you're not. Religion and I still am. I got to see it. I got to touch it. I got to feel it. And I got to know it's real before I mean no. But that's the only thing in this universe that says you just got to solely believe what I'm telling you.
You got that's what he says at the it's all written down. Just it's like I tell everybody. If you wonder about it and you got so many doubts, just read the book.
Well, here's
It's
the
like
thing,
reading
folks.
a book.
If your
Don't
life,
sit on
if
there
your
and get
life,
the book out and read it.
right? Well, if your life is shitty, folks out there, if y'all listen to me, y'all come on in here. If you're going through a lot and you prayed and you said your prayer to God, and He doesn't answer that prayer that you prayed to Him, it ain't because He ain't there. He's waiting for you to come back to Him,
But
ladies and
you
gentlemen.
can believe and you can do what
He,
what like
he's there.
what,
He knows. He's
what the
waiting.
preacher's
He's just
telling you
waiting. And
to
then they say that after you, but people don't want to realize.
do.
And and it's an emotional transition. If you go to church and you watch these people, and the preacher says, "I call everybody who wants to be saved right now, come to this," and there's a max exodus of people out of their seats walking towards this altar, and they're all down there, and people are boo-hooing, all ages, crying. Something's come over these people, folks. I see it.
But just remember, there's
Uncontrollable.
a passage in this book that I'm talking about, buddy, that says that in the end times when he does decide, hey, I've had enough of y'all messing up, and I'm going to show you what God's going to show you what He's made of. Now the and that is like if you watch a movie or a show, there's going to be certain situations that are going to happen. If you This is just how I see it, and I'm not pushing it on anybody. I respect you. And I ask.
Janica, I agree with Janica right there. Man has twisted the word of God
Right,
for financial purposes and money. Yeah.
that's true. He says that, like, what's happening now, I believe because I believe that the Lord's telling me to prepare as He told me and to believe that He's going to make it better. He's going to make it better. Just believe. No matter how down and out I get, and I've been
No,
down.
but here's the thing, though,
And,
Janica.
but
Your prayers will not be answered
no,
on only you call on Him when you need something.
I
He
only.
knows that. He knows that. You don't go to church. You don't worship me no more. You don't do nothing. But when you find hard time, what's the first thing you do is ask me for some help.
But
But
this
you
is
have forsaken you have forsaken the Lord there. You can't expect a miracle when you don't walk with the miracle.
Well, this is what I'm saying. You're gonna fall. Everybody's gonna fall, and they're gonna fall so many times you just don't feel like getting up. And of course, the first thing you're gonna do when you're down, when you're like you said, is pray God will help you, and He won't, and He will. It just all depends on, like you said, your life has already been pre-written. There ain't nothing you can do about it because whatever you're gonna go through is what you were meant to go through.
That's
I
why I
guess
think
I'm
that the
just
judge.
so hillbilly's just gonna go to hell and burn forever, won't I?
No, I
Well,
don't. But
well,
you know what? I'm
well.
a sinner. But I've sinned, so I ain't even gonna tell you how I sin. That's between me and the good Lord, and He knows because I've told Him I know my sins and I know what I'm facing. But you also have to look at. He also says He looks at the heart. Now, if I went out today and
No,
somebody
no,
walked
no,
into my house, now listen, wait a minute, just listen. If I went out
you
today
can't be a
and I
part-time
seen
Christian now.
somebody,
You can't be a part-time Christian. You're either in it or you're not.
I am in, but I don't have to. My being a Christian isn't ordained by going to a church in a building every Sunday. Mine is believing what He tells me to believe, and that's what a Christian to me is. That's what a Christian, because sooner or later, God's people are going to be gathered, like you said. People are going to turn against us. They're going to smite us. They're going to tell us we're crazy.
Do you
They don't
talk
want to listen.
tongue? Do you do that Christian tongue?
No, I don't speak in tongues, but I've heard it. But I don't. I haven't been in a church since I went to a church, like Hillbilly said. When I was young, I went to church. I mean, I was dedicated, and I'm still dedicated, but not the way you people think I should be. It's how God tells me to be.
I
I was
think.
judged for the clothes that I wore when I was a child,
Well, I
and I
can tell right now. I can tell right now, Victor. Well, you're going to hell, but I wish I could save you.
You
well,
know I'm going
buddy,
to hell.
I
I
guess
know,
I'm.
hillbilly, you're going to hell too. Now, I hope he doesn't turn up the fire too high on all of us. But I mean,
According, yeah, we're all gonna. We probably are facing some bad times,
but
but
I think you're really going to face some fire there, Vicky
oh,
and hillbilly.
yeah.
Because
I
if
mean,
you go
Bring
back,
it on, sweetie.
the
Bring
first
it
book I
on.
ever read, the first book I ever read of the Bible, the first book I ever read of the Bible was was Revelations, folks. And
yeah.
right there, I said, this God is a good God. Holy hell! Look at him. He's gonna throw
Yeah,
brimstone down on us. He's gonna rain down on his fire. He's gonna burn my ass up. I said, that guy, that ain't a loving God. Why would he want to do that to me? Why
well,
would he
buddy,
want to do
you're
that to
going
me?
along
He
with
put
us.
me, but I'm in an earthly body, folks. It's hard to think that spiritual.
No, it's not.
Like my sister is I'd say, I've always said it my whole life, she's the closest thing to Jesus I've ever seen. It's every day, all day, 7 days a week, 8 days a week if she could stay awake. Nothing on the radio but K Love Radio. Um, got a heart the size of fucking Texas. And I have never seen an unhappy Christian. Y'all think of that. Have you ever seen one not smiling? They greet you. I mean, come on.
Um,
Like, I mean, we walk around and but they got something that we don't. Okay. And, there's atheists out there. But my thing with an atheist is when your world falls apart, who you going to complain to?
there is no new world. There's
Or,
nothing after there.
hello, Weston.
He's gonna come down with his force, and he's gonna wipe all the bad out. If it's me, then I'm gone. But he's gonna wipe all the bad out, like he promised. He's
Well,
gonna
I ain't going to be in there. I ain't
he's
going to be
gonna
in
let
there.
the devil have his due. And if you really believe in what he's saying, then you really need to pay attention because it's been written and it's in black and white. The end times are upon us. The reign of the devil has been going for 10,000 years. He
Yeah, but
hasn't.
Whoa.
don't you
Wait
think
a
it's pretty
minute.
messed up?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
So
We'll give you guys something that's make your hair on your back of your neck stand up here.
okay.
Just a couple years ago,
Mhm,
late at night,
mhm.
you ever heard the trumpet blow? There was a lot of people, certain people heard that trumpet blow.
Yeah. Probably
I
6 o'clock
heard.
in the morning, and you're near a naval
No,
base.
no, 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 no. This was like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and it echoed. It was a weird trumpet sound.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it was Ohio State marching band.
But
No,
the
no,
first
no.
to
Ba-da-ba.
rise
See,
are the
you're
dead.
not.
The first to
I'm
rise will be the
not
dead.
joking.
I believe
I'm
you,
not
Hillbilly. If you heard
joking,
trumpets,
buddy.
I know,
This,
Hillbilly. You heard trumpets. I'm just making it funny, dude. I should not. If
Yeah.
that's what you heard and that's what you believe, I get it.
there
I
was a
get it.
lot of other people heard it, same as me.
Surrounding us.
It
Right.
went for everywhere, the whole
But
50
I can
states.
hear that.
But you know why he done it?
Hillbilly, you scare me with the trumpet thing because
To
that means he's
warn us.
tuning up the
No,
band.
seriously, you know why he done it? He was telling us to stand down and be all right, the next president. That's how bad it got.
I don't know
Laugh all
about
you
that.
want.
I'm
Uh,
You
just.
don't believe
I mean,
that?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. I don't know about
I'm
the
getting
president.
ready to laugh like a motherfucker because I mean now we're pulling in presidents on top of the Jesus.
Well,
You're talking about a man that is standing there spewing hate. He spews hate every time he
Yeah, but
talks to us. He spews hate.
only thing that God wants to do, He's always going to love everybody. He's going to love
He
us
all
told
all.
right,
me.
believe it what you want, but I'm telling you,
Right.
Yeah.
I heard what I heard, And there was a lot of other hillbillies, outlaws, heard the same thing.
Gabriel blowing his horn.
Warning people like
Well,
you to back off.
well, have you changed your ways since you heard the coming of the Christ trumpet?
People like who? Who are you talking about? People like who? I don't understand. We're all one people. We're
See,
all God's children. It doesn't matter if you got a strong opinion. Don't matter what you believe in, what I believe in. He says we're all His children. Now you can believe what you want to believe as well as anybody else.
Ted
But we're
Bundy's
all
even their child. Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy, the
right.
serial killer.
But
All of it's a child of God.
Satan reigns, and he's been reigning. And if you believe in God, then you got to believe in the devil. And the devil is upon us more than ever now.
Well, that's part of real life. But
You have to be able to give up every worldly thing that you have,
whatever.
and wait.
Let her have it. Just do it.
The good Lord says that His
I'm
Son
great,
comes
Weston. How
home.
you on?
No, He gave up His only child to tell us a message. Nobody listened.
You know, I mean, the reason why I brought this up so superficially, the reason why I brought it up, though, is because we need to start acting right, folks. I mean, you're either going to have to get in line or sit down and sit it out. But either way, you're going to have to make a choice. As you get older and you're hearing my voice, you got some decisions to make.
Just scream it.
The devil always been defeated and always will be defeated. In that, I have faith.
Well,
More people are finally realizing who evil is. And it's not the one that you set up there spewing hate out of his mouth. It's the one that just is leaving office right now. And all of his little cronies. Don't think for 1 minute.
It's not just them, it's all of them.
That Obama is
all
not the devil's son.
It's not for the people, it's for them.
Obama is the devil's son. Harris is his sister. Think about it. Mosley was the devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Sit down and look at what they have done since 2007-8. At us.
I need some help, farmer. Shit, it's getting deep in here now.
I respect your opinion, and I'm not saying
that's right. That's right. We got
to open your eyes and open your mind and actually look and listen to what is going on.
Well, I don't think God approves.
All I have to do is take care of my family and live peacefully and don't hate people and try to help people and not hurt them. That's what I got to do. Now, whatever you want to do or whatever.
I have done that my whole life because I believe in do unto others as you would have others do unto you. I do good deeds and I do not expect anything back out of it. I may have luck in my life, maybe once every 6 months, and I am so happy, and I look up at the sky and I say thank you. Well, but I don't expect it. I don't ask him and pray for help. I don't do that because you have to do it yourself. If you do it yourself, then he will help you.
I know what you're saying. You're right. He helps you. And I respect that, but I
never do
what's been
since 1973, and I know where I'm going when I die. I know in my heart where I'm going.
Shit, I'm stuttering up here, folks. Hold on a minute.
Hell, I'm not going to hell.
Let me tell y'all something.
You're living in hell right now. Hell is on earth. Think
well,
about
that's what we were
there
told.
There is no hell down in the center of the earth where the law is. You're living in hell right now. It's surviving.
My space and where I'm at is hell. I got hard times, but I don't feel like I'm in hell because I got hard times. I got a roof over my head. I got some clothes to wear. I woke up this morning. I've done good for somebody, and I've helped myself.
That's all earthly rhetoric. That means nothing in the spiritual world.
God allows me to be protected in my part of the world, like he's protecting you in Port
He
Oak.
died. He died. So he died on the cross, so we can go out here and make mistakes, folks.
Right. And I've
Okay, that's
made
what
them.
it's all about. But I'm just saying that I'm not trying to get real in depth with the
No.
good book here, but I don't read it like I should. But I have read it a lot. Um, and it's and we speak as earthly people. We don't speak from the spiritual side because we don't know that side. We don't know that yet. We're just here in the earthly world, breathing oxygen. Uh, when we're just getting through our day-to-day processes and shit and making things however work for us. And that's a lot different than when you're dead and where you go. Now, I've died. I told this on my live stream. I know I was dead. I know I was. I mean, it was the most peacefulest feeling in the world. I didn't see Jesus. I heard some voices. I didn't see family members. But here's the thing, folks. I said I was going to do right. I was going to act right. And I was going to stop all my shenanigans, all my foolishness, and all the things that I was doing wrong. When I was up there, I negotiated myself back. But the thing of it is, it was better than any drug you could ever take. And there's not even a word to explain that feeling. When you're gone, when you're fucking gone, you're gone. And there is something there that is guiding you. I seen a light, but it looked like it was from billions of miles away. Just a little light. And I didn't step to it because I said I needed. My son was just born. I needed to go. I got a lot of stuff to do here. And I told him I'd be better, I'd make my life better, and everything like that, which I did for the longest time. But being of earthly shit, I fell back into some shit. Drinking, partying, doing what I wanted to do. And he reminded me of that with a terrible accident, folks. He reminded Buddy, he goes, look, let's get back to where you should be, And ever since then, that accident, I've tried, I have, but I mean, I wasn't no asshole back then. But
Yeah.
I know when I died, and it's hard for people. I didn't even tell this story for 20 years, folks. For the simple fact is nobody would ever understand it. I
Right.
could tell this to all y'all, and y'all still would not. You say, "Oh yeah, well he said it's." No, it's incomprehensible how you feel. You can't even think about it. There's no word on this universe that can express how you feel it's overwhelming love. That's what you feel. Like you belong now. Like it's
He
just
he
different.
lifts your burden away. He just lifts it right off of you. That's the way, and it happens differently. Because I used to be. I'm just gonna say I used to be a nurse's aide. I've never died, but I've held the hands of people I hardly knew that had no one around them, no family, no kids, nobody but me. And I've seen things and I've felt things and I've watched their eyes close. And the peace I'd seen on the faces of some of the people that closed their eyes and went to wherever they go,
But when I lay my
it
head down at
can't be
night,
explained.
I,
It made me feel peace, if
I
that
mean,
makes
there for the longest time, I didn't even know how to pray. I still don't think I even know. I don't trust myself to pray. But I do say something that sounds like well, no, but when I lay down at night, I just, say what I say.
Hey, I got a question for Vicky.
Yeah.
You ready for me, Vicky?
Uh-oh. He's putting on a mask this. Hold on. He wants a donation in the
Well, to
plate.
be honest, I'm kind of fearful of it.
Fucking Satan up here on Buddy's panel here, but
I know it's okay.
here's my question would be, why would you just not say thank you, Lord, for everything you give me and you're about to give me or do to me or
I
whatever
would love
happens?
thank
Thank you. You should never ask, right? For something. You should always
right.
say
I
thank you.
do every day. I
Why
do
would
that.
you pray for something? So you
That's
don't
the
pray for
first
things.
thing that I say is thank
Well,
you.
there's
for
people that
waking me
pray for rain that's got to eat.
Well,
And the
buddy, you're the
crops
one
report.
said that people, when they get in trouble, they say, "Oh, dear God, help me," right?
Exactly.
Well, they shouldn't do that. They should be saying, if they really believe, wouldn't they say, that's my question, why would they not just say, thank you for letting this rock fall on my head, Lord? I know you meant well.
I do that, poor dirt. If you're asking me,
Well, then there's no such thing as a bad time in life. Everything is there is ordained. So you're
right,
not going
I
through
do,
bad
but
times.
I have been to things that I like you said, situations that I
But
don't
they weren't bad
say God
times.
help me. I don't say God help me. I try to find a way out because I know that's what God would want me to do.
Yeah, he
But
wanted you to go through that. You were supposed to thank him for them bad times, wasn't you?
but I did. I do. I said thank you
Oh, okay. Thank
every
you.
day for it. Every day
Well,
I
that's why I
did
was wondering if you was thanking him for the bad times or praying
it.
for
Yeah,
better
getting
times.
me through. He got me through, and he showed me that it'll be okay. And he made me believe when I couldn't believe, and there ain't nobody in my life that can make me believe like he
But
did.
I want y'all to listen to this, though.
That's all I got.
Okay. Some of the strongest evangelists we have on this planet, they know some people that died, some people that were close to them at a point in their lives. And don't you think that these people that are there for the Lord to preach the word of God would have a favor from God to save their loved ones from dying? Think about this now.
You're supposed to thank him, buddy.
I mean, I don't know, Farmer. I ain't thanking nobody,
I'm just saying that's what he's supposed to do because he knows what's best for you and he's doing it for you because he loves you long time.
Well, I believe that we're put here for trials. This is a trial run. This is a test.
I
You
don't
see
think
how well
that's
you do.
for you. He gives you the knowledge to do it for yourself.
Well, see, here's the thing. We're all aliens, right? We are in a cocoon. It's called the human body. And once we're done growing this cocoon, our spark will leave this and we'll be able to sail through the universe into the galaxies far beyond. And we never die. Our spark stays alive because it's an energy. It's a form of energy. It's produced by friction. The guy and the girl created friction. And after the friction was created, the spark was lit up, right? Ain't that how it works, buddy?
Shot out of her ass.
You got to create friction. Huh?
I guess I'm just
So
gonna do
lightning
what's
shot
after
out
my
of her
heart,
ass.
Lord.
So all that friction that guy and that girl did together to make that friction caused that spark. And once that spark's ignited, you can't never go out. Because
No.
friction.
She ate the apple when they told her not to eat the apple.
Well, that's the friction I'm talking about. That was the friction, them eating the apple.
I might as well just go get my cave and hide rest of the day. Oh my God.
Hey, roll the stone away.
My muscle out now. Come on.
Somebody
y'all.
created friction to create you too, hillbilly. You was created by friction.
Roll the stone
Yeah,
away, hillbilly.
Hey, I love you, man. I love
that's a
you.
beautiful thing that you're talking about, and unfortunately, as we've been talking about,
All right,
people have their own
no.
ideas.
Wait, I tell you all right now. I'll be honest with you. My great grandpa was right hand man with General Lee. They fought the war. He married General Lee's daughter. So I got a lot of yeah,
Who's living in his
body right now, and I'm related to the Hatfields, McCoys. I'm related to a lot of fucking crazy motherfuckers out there that you don't have. Well, it's in my blood, buddy.
Hey, check it out. You know what? You know what the Indian guy told me? Hey, an Indian guy told me everybody goes to the great hunting grounds in the sky, but all the evil that's in the person stays on earth. That's why there's more and more evil here all the time. But and I asked the guy, I said, so you mean even Hitler goes to the great hunting grounds? You know, I'm quick on shit like that. And he's like, yes. He goes, but only the good in the person goes. The evil stays here.
You know, Hitler was the beginning of something. Hitler, all those people that came before us did all this, I don't know, insane stuff. Hitler was eaten up in his brain by syphilis. He was a man that was suffering from the disease of syphilis because he was doing all those whatever. And he suffered from syphilis and it ate his brain away. That's what made him go.
And he was on that tweaker shit too. They was hard on the crystal back, man.
Drugs have been around since the beginning of time. The Bible says, take
So
the fall
y'all gonna put
all
me
earth.
down
It's
because
only
I'm a
over
crazy
enough.
fucking outlaw. Huh.
I,
Hillbilly, crazy hillbilly's gonna go down. Why? Oh,
are you?
who's gonna take my soul?
Like I said, I'll pray when this shit's all over. I'm just here for the fight.
Hey, I'm here too, brother.
Right. See, read what Pontoon says. Read that what
Hitler's
he said.
reborn many times. Right now, it's
Hell, I've
Oh,
been called racist. I've been called this and that because of my fucking flag, and y'all can kiss my ass. You don't like
I
my flag?
don't
Go
want
to
to do that.
kiss my
So,
hillbilly ass.
yeah, no. I respect your opinion. I respect your heritage, but I have people from where you're from. Everybody has a bloodline, hillbilly. All I'm asking is to let me say my piece as well as I'll hear yours, and that's all I ask of you. Now, if you've got a problem with me, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say about that, but I think you're just a man with an opinion like the rest of us.
He's a damn hillbilly. It says it in his name. What do you want from him?
Well, I know, but mine come from hillbilly people. I mean,
He's up and dressed. Don't ask him for no more today, all right? You're pushing here. Just saying.
I'm not asking, and I'm not trying to start trouble. I'm just being mean. I don't mean no disrespect to none of them. I just am a woman that has an opinion like the rest of them.
The woman's place is in the kitchen. You know that, right?
No, it isn't. No, sir.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
No,
is.
sir. No, sir.
Yes,
I
it is.
read
We got to get that right. Woman,
Woman,
get in the kitchen now. See, I tell my woman.
a woman's place is in the kitchen, at work, in the bedroom, in the living room, in the bathroom, out in the yard. That's where a woman's place is.
Yeah, and when the man tells her to go there, that's when she needs to go. Like, get in the yard, woman.
It all depends on where my man's telling me to go, because he respects my
Corn Bob.
Yeah.
Corn bomb.
Well, you ain't the first hillbilly chased me as a corn cob. I've been running since I was little from hillbillies. I ain't making no offense.
So.
Oh, yeah, I've had some crazy people after me.
Oh, you like corn cobs? Oh, no. Oh, she likes corn. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. We ain't going to go there, will we?
What the hell does corn got to do with it? But listen, folks, listen to me. If you're up in age and you haven't turned your life around, which we all need tweaking. Let's just say it. None of us are going to get a free pass to heaven. It's got to be proven. You got to earn that, folks. Let's just be real. I mean, we can't just sit here and go, I believe. That ain't good enough. Y'all going to be shocked when y'all get up there and say, well, I said I believe. But what'd you do? Did you, what have you done to profess and proclaim your love for me? What did you do on earth? And you better have some good shit in your bag there. Because I believe this. I believe that everybody can get to heaven. But you're gonna have to stop along the way and learn a lot of lessons and climb up that ladder.
I should have been dead a long time ago.
Yeah.
I have overdosed on. You don't know how many times that dude. You don't have no clue, and I'm still here.
Well,
I got another question. How can there be over 5,000 religions in the history of mankind?
I don't know.
Closer to 10,000, actually. Totally different religions that lead off to other religions. Over 5,000 in the history of mankind. And what I tell people, but I'm glad yours is the real one, because all the rest are just made up bullshit.
Right.
But how many of y'all pray at night? How many, at the end of your day, how many did y'all actually say something to the Lord?
I do.
Oh, I'll wait.
You know,
very rarely.
I don't want to prove nothing to nobody.
I'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You can't do better than this. I mean, if I was a god, this is what I would allow. I mean, I know I'm going to give you your free choice and all, but god dang, dude, you got to create so many mentally ill people. I'm just saying, what's up with that? Because someone who does the actions that these people do in this day and age, they can't be wired right. There's a short in the brain somewhere. They're not wired correctly. Something's wrong.
You
I'm
got
just
to
saying,
talk to God
I've
first.
been
You
with
got
a
to
mental
talk to
illness.
God.
I'm crazy in mind. I'm gonna go insane. I'm gonna.
I've
I
lived with
call
mental illness.
blasphemy on the hillbilly there, folks. Don't
Dude,
stand
like the
back.
dude that
Wait for
drove
the
through
light.
fucking New Orleans. Who the fuck? What the hell? Come on, man.
I
But
But
here's
wouldn't
the
do
that's
that.
thing.
stuff they've been
Whoa.
doing
Okay,
forever.
here we
They've
go.
been doing that forever. They've been doing
All
all
right,
this crazy stuff forever.
all right. Here we go. Folks.
They've been trying.
Okay,
Every time somebody gets
you,
mad about something, they want
you
to blow something up or do something
it is
awful.
God's will when tragedy happens, right? When babies die. God could have prevented that if he's a loving God. He could have worked his magic. But that ain't the way it rolls. You ain't supposed to question that.
No,
I'm
Don't
not.
question me
Then why do
about
I
what
have a brain
I
and
did.
thumbs if I ain't allowed to question something? I'm questioning it. I would like to have a
But
few
he's the
questions.
almighty guy. He's the beginning and the end farmer. So you don't want no shit there. That's why your trailer blew away.
It's still here. Hey, FEMA came 2 days ago. I got some more money coming.
Well,
FEMA, Las Vegas. Woo, get out today.
you ought to drop to your dirt farmer knees and
Some more of
praise
that
it out there.
goddamn government money. Some of that tax
thank,
money.
thank goodness I've only been through one natural disaster in
Get away
I
from
think
the
that,
Kentucky. 1974.
Get all the
I mean,
Democrat money you can get from the Democrats. Let's go.
I
I'm
Well,
think
just
God
they,
is a Democrat. I think
they were
God is a
supposed to be here
Democrat.
in September. They finally came 2 days ago.
Be nice to people. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
I want to be nice.
Was I not nice to the lady? She helped
No,
me
I'm
out.
not
She
saying
threw me a bone too, blood. She threw me a bone. She told me about something I didn't know and said, "Oh, let me hook you up, sir." Huh?
But for you non-believers out there, here, wait a minute. When you draw your last breath,
See y'all later.
and hillbilly, you're sitting up there and you're going, "Well, okay, I'm in line." And then you realize that. Listen to me. None of this was a story. None of this was a joke. This was for real. All your life, we've been doing it the wrong way, not believing things we had got, and now we got. This is all real.
Your
This is
light can't
real
go
shit.
out. Your spark must live on.
I
You
mean, you
can't
can't. Okay,
die.
hold on,
You
JT. I'm going
cannot
over here.
die, buddy. No one dies.
What are you
Well,
talking about? I'm up there lying all the time. Come on, buddy.
what do you mean you're lying all the time? What are you doing? Confess your sins, buddy, because hillbilly.
You said I'm up there constantly lying. So what am I
No,
lying
I
about?
did not. That never came out of my mouth. I think that God gave you some little bit of hearing there, folks. I didn't say shit, nothing like that.
Okay, I misunderstood you.
Oh,
Sorry.
I mean, I've been getting my toenails clipped by a lot of people on YouTube. It seems like, but God, Jesus
What?
is there for you.
Buddy called me a liar. What I lie about, buddy?
You're always doing something stupid.
Oh, never mind. That was the other guy.
Well, you might
I've
need some
lied.
extra help,
I've
Farmer.
lied. I've lied. I've stole. I've cheated. I've done everything God told me not to do. I'm still sitting here at 60 years old. I'm not doing the same pattern anymore
Some of
because
you need to sit
I
there,
want
shake
my.
your head, and ask yourself, why does God still love me? Why does Jesus still
Yeah,
love me?
that's what I'm saying. Why are you still hooking
Yeah,
me up?
all the
Because
shit
I
that
know
y'all
I got
lived in your
something
life,
to do.
ask
I got
yourself, why should he care about me? And then go get yourself life straightened out, folks. I'm one of them too, folks. I'm trying.
Hey,
I
don't we
take
have
it.
half angel in us? Because otherwise, the Adam and Eve's kids were going to have to breed back to mom. So I think they sent angels down for her kids to breed with, or did she breed back with her? With their sons breed Eve?
But I think Frank's the pussy Satan. Frank is Satan.
I mean, think about it. You got Adam and Eve, and they have a couple boys, right? Cain and Abel, whoever the heck they was, and then they didn't have no females. What happened here? There's a lull in the story.
Well,
Are
you
we
know
supposed
what?
to believe that they bred their mom?
females get a bad rap because of.
Yeah,
That's,
y'all played with the apple. I mean, I don't know
I
what you
didn't
did
play
with the
with the
apple.
apple. Let's
Yes,
I
you
get that
gave up
did.
a
straight.
rib for that apple
Eve
farmer. I gave up a rib.
Me
Eve
too.
Eve played with the apple, and
Then they
now
played with the apple.
right,
Billy,
and then
play nice
as a
now.
result of that, women have to suffer because of what
Play
she did.
nice, Billy
That's
Walsh.
why we
Play nice,
have
Billy Walsh.
menstrual cycles and have babies. It's not all fun and
If y'all wouldn't have played with the apple, y'all wouldn't have had to have the baby.
Well,
Just saying, I
maybe
would have
maybe
just.
Adam should have been up behind us a little closer so we wouldn't have ate of that apple.
It was Adam's apple we're talking about. They
I
brought
gave a
the
rib.
snake,
I gave up a rib for that.
and I think about it. They brought a snake in. Now, what are we talking about here? Playing with the apple and a snake.
Well, I don't associate a snake.
You
Sounds
can't
like a
tell little
Gene
kids
Corner
that.
movie.
To
You
me,
can't
more
tell
of a
little kids. Hey, buddy, you can't tell little kids that Adam pulled his snake out of his britches and did Eve, and that's what happened. You can't tell that story that way in church. It's not gonna. It's gonna be X-rated. We
Well,
can't do it. We got to
why is
change.
it church?
Huh?
I mean, that could be good. But see, you know what I'm saying? But people can get biblically confused in the contents in which the Bible is written, and you got to follow all this, and it's vague, and it says this and says
You
that.
can't put two and two together and realize that Adam and Eve started fucking and they talk about a snake, the devil. Come on, you can't put two and two together and realize their baby came out after this. They were having sex when they weren't supposed to. That's the moral of the fucking story. Not that some devil snake comes slithering up through the goddamn. Come on, man. Moral. You can't read between the lines.
Well, that's where the lust theory comes
It's
in.
like
Lust of
Dickie
the
Wells.
body,
She
the
ate from
want
the
of
tree
the
of life.
body,
She
the
ate
want
from the
for
tree.
want for anything is not good. Overwanting of
Dear Heavenly Father, I pray for Vicky
What do you
Wells.
think, Hillbilly? That's Hillbilly. Hillbilly knows a lot about this stuff. I trust Hillbilly because he's up in the woods. He
Hillbilly
can talk.
gave up his rib for Vicky Wells.
See what I'm saying, though? Can't we read between the line and realize they had sex? I mean, you could come up with the story, write it any way you want. A snake comes slithering up and he was the devil. No, that ain't the truth. That's the Disney World fucking story.
So like I look at every guy as a devil because I gave into the devil. Basically.
Oh, we're serpents. That's right. We're serpents, baby.
I think we're all confused.
And y'all are the snake charmers. Y'all are the snake charmers.
I mean, I'm just saying, I don't see the
Somebody's got a fucking TV on. Here I am trying to be an evangelist. I'm hearing fucking prices right in the background.
You don't. Why did a hippopotamus come up out of the fucking? Why did it have to be a snake?
Yeah.
Because hippopotamuses are just too damn big, farmer.
Well,
and plus Noah had them on the ark. Noah had them already.
I don't want to get too, but why doesn't a snake have the same fucking graphics as a penis? I'm just saying, it's the snake, dude. It's the way it is, y'all. Y'all got confused with your story long ago.
Good book into a damn Eichel magazine.
I think it was much right.
How can I be wrong? How can somebody debate me on this? How can the snake not be the man's penis and she was over there messing around with that? I'm just saying.
You're making the word of God into a hustler magazine.
Yeah. Really.
What's that?
I said, who's got wait a minute, who's got a TV on in here?
It's the wind. It sounds like the wind blowing in somebody's microphone or something.
My wife's trying to talk to y'all.
Oh, sorry.
Tell her to open her mouth.
Somebody's echoing, but
I got a story for you real quick. When I was younger and taking catechism at my church, I'm not Catholic, but they have catechism.
I don't understand that word, but go ahead.
The Bible in 7 days, everybody was created. So I looked at my preacher and I said, well, where do dinosaurs fit in? He was silent for a moment and told me they don't exist. If heaven and earth, everything was created in 7 days, and on the seventh day he rested, where do dinosaurs fit in? And nobody has ever been able to answer that question for me. Every preacher, reverend, anybody I have ever asked.
I asked the preacher why there's so many names on all the different churches. He told me so that way they know where to deliver the mail. I'm just saying that's what he told me.
Okay, Farmer. You're really winning some Jesus points, Farmer.
I think you'd like that one. It was a fact. It was true.
His pen's going dry on you writing in that book of life.
How where the dinosaurs came from, man? Was the men here before the dinosaur? Was the dinosaurs here before the man? Because I seen a picture of a man throwing a spear at a dinosaur one day.
You healthiest man is right here on my in my chat, but you don't believe that.
I'm not disbelieving the Bible one iota, but and somebody answer me that question someday. And that is bad.
Why are dinosaurs so concerning to you? And it's
Hey, maybe they created heaven and hell before he created the earth.
no, I think everything. Let's just say it for what it is. We're all fucked up people. We all got flaws. We try to do the best we can in this earthly life. But I'm telling you, folks, y'all got to reach out and touch someone and get in a Bible-based church and really start letting it flow out of you. But I'm telling you, as you get older, you're going to start thinking about it. And then when you draw your last breath, it's too late. And then you're going to find out he was for real. It ain't a Santa Claus we're talking about, folks. We're talking about Jesus.
What happens when they send you back to do it again, buddy?
At the beautiful earth that we live on, and every day that I'm still here.
Well, the dinosaurs, God, when microorganisms were slung across this land, it was fertilized by the water, the nice sunshine, the oxygen we breathe. But we know dinosaurs existed there, Miss Hillbilly, because we found the fossils of these.
Yeah, but nobody's in heaven yet. They're all in limbo, right? Waiting for the end of the. Hey, but wait a minute. They're all in limbo. Nobody's in heaven that died yet, right? They're all in limbo, right? Waiting for that day, right?
No. If you're really super college, you get on the elevator, you're fast tracked to the good life up there.
No, blood. Everybody's waiting for the day coming. They have to wait till the day comes, and then they're all going to be risen. They're going to come up out of the holes in the ground.
If you're waiting in heaven, you should start.
You're not waiting in heaven. You're not in heaven. You're waiting in limbo until the recreation comes. They're all waiting. Nobody got to go to heaven yet. Not one person.
But here's the fact, folks. Nobody in here has been dead for 3 days and can come back in here and tell you everything.
Well, the poor caveman, back before religion was created, he's still waiting in limbo to go to heaven. But he didn't even know he didn't know anything because it wasn't around when he was around. What happens to the poor caveman guy and girl? What happens to them?
He was wrong. That's how he learned to fire and shit.
So they don't get to go to heaven or hell. They just stuck in limbo, huh? Forever.
That was the universe's first domestic violence thing when he grabbed her by the hair and went to club and pulled her in a cave. That's just wrong, folks. You can't do that.
So he ain't going to heaven either?
I mean, let's be thankful our knuckles don't drag the ground.
He didn't have a Bible. There was no Bible back then when he was dragging the girl through the cave to the cave. There was no Bible, right?
I don't know. I wasn't here. I mean, my cave that shit don't happen.
There's some kind of artwork found on many stones. How do we know that there wasn't something with it? Nobody was here. What we got to figure out is how we carry on till our turn to find out who he is.
Yeah, but I'm worried about rescuing and saving the caveman. We got to save his soul somehow. How do we save the caveman's soul? That's my new agenda for the year. I'm trying to save the caveman's soul.
Yeah, I know. See, we turned it into Jurassic Park. Hold on, guys. Here, now listen. Now, here's the thing. You got to do something. Don't sit on your biblical hands. Don't try to tell me your Jesus points and how many you collected for being good, donating to different organizations and shit like that. Don't matter. It don't matter. You're going to have to understand that the man is waiting there for you to take a drink of. Nobody in here has tasted that, I don't think. You know, the real love of this spiritual leader that we live in.
I don't. The only spiritual leader, please don't.
What about the poor caveman babies that got ate by the lion? The lion ate the baby. They're eating the babies.
All I know is there's something out there for everybody.
Well, farmers going to hell, folks. I'm just going to profess that now. Farmers got a bad track to hell.
God dang it.
I smell fucking ball hair burning right now, folks. You warming them up.
There gonna be some hot cavemen women down there. Just
You
saying,
know
man.
what?
Yeah.
For all the people that I didn't like, that I hated in my life, wouldn't it be a bitch? That would be hell to be sitting there and all of them are there talking to you all the time about it.
Oh, that would be fun, man. I'll find something. I'm gonna start poking holes in them.
You know what happened to me? Can I just say something, guys?
Do y'all do we eat in heaven when we're dead? Do we go up and get a plate of food? Some
I
Well,
don't
turkey
know,
or
but
something?
I think the Mormons got a thing where if you give more money, you get a higher tier. Like you're better off higher, more gold or something if you give more
But
money. That's their religion.
picture this stuff in your head, folks. Picture this in your head. Everybody, close your eyes and picture this.
I don't
We're in a beautiful place. The flowers are blooming. Everything is just unbelievable. The creeks are full and they're just blue as hell. And we're up there and we're seeing people and nobody's talking about like they do on Earth, like, well, we're hungry. You want to go over here and eat? You know what I'm saying? People don't eat in heaven. They ain't got no knives and forks in heaven. You just walk around.
You don't get hungry, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, no. All right, Nikita, we're waiting for you.
So you're taking away the best part of fucking life is eating and sleeping, and I'm not gonna be able to do neither one of them or get high? What the fuck?
Oh,
You don't have to get
that
high.
right
You'll
there.
be on a high,
Holy shit.
like you ain't never had a high. You
Hold on, I'm gonna call. I gotta call somebody over Armor. He's paving the path to hell real quick here.
There's gonna be no food and no weed, and we probably won't be allowed to have sex either, huh?
No fornication on this
hell?
bus, bud.
Who the fuck wants to go there, buddy? Seriously, who in the fuck right mind would want to go there? No weed, no sex, and no food. What the hell, man?
Yeah, but I get your point. I get your point. You give me forever afterlife, forever life up there, but I cannot adore the creation of you that you created here.
Oh man,
I just want to go somewhere where I don't know.
It took me my whole life to get to the point where I could sit around, eat, get high, and get laid the rest of my life. Now I can't do that. What the hell?
Oh, I'll be out there playing Seven Famous Angels on that hard west.
That's sad.
But
I'll work
how many of
hard
y'all
to
think
get
Jesus is
this
black?
position.
I mean, how many of y'all think Jesus is black?
I don't think Jesus has.
I don't think he could possibly. There's no way he could be white. No
I don't think
possible
he
way.
Well, they say that he's Arabian looking olive
He would
skin.
have to be of a brown tan skin because the area where he was in, everybody was brown. There was no white people. There was really no black people. There was more brown people. So he would be closer to being black than he would closer to being white, I would say. So when people say it was a white guy, I used to say, how did they know? Because back in them days, everybody was brown, at least in the videos we watch. They portray it. They portray it.
Any color you want it to be.
God's coming. Jesus is coming, folks. I mean, y'all just got to get a hold of yourselves and shake yourselves and understand that.
I still think it's sad if humankind even ever evolved. If the earth was
I'm not causing no harm to nobody. I don't cause no harm to nobody. I don't try to keep harm.
I guarantee you, only a select few in chat has done something for Jesus today.
The only time I defend myself is when somebody's out to hurt me. They're going to hurt me, and then
We are already half angel. Everybody's half angel already because, like I said, the way I understand it, they sent the angels down here to be wives to Adam and Eve's sons. So when they sent angels down here to mate with Adam and Eve's sons, everybody after that has part angel in them. So we're all part angel. That's why they.
But here's the thing, folks. When you get to heaven, you ain't gonna eat no barbecue chicken. Nobody's gonna be barbecuing.
Bullshit. I'm gonna be up there barbecuing, bub. I'm gonna have a fire
You ain't gonna
going.
have no ham sandwich. You ain't gonna have shit. But you're not gonna be starving because you're a spirit.
Yeah, because I'd be fucked up to kill a pig up there and it's my buddy's fucking pet, huh? God damn, you fucking slaughtered my hog? What the hell? That was my buddy, fucking Wilbur.
Your whole train of thought, how we think here, it goes out the window when you die. It does. I mean, we don't even think like this in heaven like we do on earth. It's just weird. It's weird, folks. It's weird. I suggest y'all go out and get in a Bible-based church and pay your tithes, folks. Pay your tithes.
I have to go to a Bible-based church to believe it.
Well, you can go to a snake handling church as long as you're there for the Lord. You're just a snake handler. Tell the truth.
I'm just waiting.
They're up there in Kentucky where they chant that shit with the snakes in their hands and shit.
I got my family's in Kentucky. So
We will fucking chop a goddamn snake off, no problem. I hate people.
You can't cut the head off a serpent. Jesus loves that serpent.
A good serpent.
Now here's the thing, though, folks. Here's where I say
one
this
thing
gets.
that they say not to spite him, not to because I mean, think about it, this guy's got control of
You're a
every.
sheep. He's a sheep.
So they're going to send people to a place where there's no sex, drugs, and rock and roll. What the hell?
Yeah. Fuck
I know
that.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know if there's
I mean,
I'm sure there's going to be music, and I'm sure
but you're a sexual pervert. You're a pervert, farmer.
What if they're playing punk rock? I got to listen to that crap? What the hell?
That's in hell. Yes, you would have to listen to Frank Sinatra and all the bullshit.
Maybe he allows you to hear it the way you want to hear it. Like if you hear punk rock, what is it going to make somebody do harps?
Put
Maybe
it
somebody hears rock and roll, country. We don't know.
I don't like harps. I don't like harps, though.
Billy Bush take a mouth off.
I said it was red. You say you yes, so I don't know.
The sheep. She will drown.
But seriously, folks, are all y'all comfortable enough that if you died in the next hour, that you would be up there and you'd be in heaven?
Whatever happens, happens. You made me this way. You sent me down this fucking path. You made my choices before I was even fucking born. And now you want to bitch at me for doing what you told me and set me up to do? What the hell?
No, I get that point. He wants to judge you for things. Why do you got to judge me? You already knew.
Yeah, he already sent that meatloaf sandwich in front of me, and I ate the goddamn thing. I didn't know it wasn't mine. Looked good. I ate the bitch.
You knew I did cocaine and went with $3 Hooters like Billy Bush.
And then you're going to throw a bag of cocaine my way, huh? Yeah, see, now what the hell?
You were weak. Your body's weak. Your body's weak.
Hell, I eat a fucking bologna sandwich.
I think God invented cocaine, folks, so we can stay awake longer.
Hey, that stuff is a blessing when you're squirting it in your eyeball. When you have a scratch on your eye and a doctor gives you this stuff in a little bottle, the last thing on it is cane. You're like, oh, yeah, that shit's going to work. And you squirt that in your eye, it takes the pain away instantly. As soon as you put one drop in there, boy, that stuff is golden. I love that stuff.
It's called lidocaine, and it has no fucking properties of changing your fucking euphoria.
I have cocaine right there, boy. I'll tell you right now, that's liquid shit right there.
I ain't gonna waste no cocaine in your eyeball, farm.
Hey, when I take a chunk out your eyeball and they got to drill into your eyeball to get the metal out with a drill bit, and your eyeball hurts, you're gonna beg for that stuff. You get on your knees for that stuff, buddy. I'll tell you what, because that shit hurts. And when you hurt your eyeball,
if y'all know somebody's having a hard time and down on their luck and going through something, go there and talk to them. They need some help.
Yeah, and if somebody's out on the street and they look like
go tell them God wants you to live through this. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Suffer it, and you'll be all right.
Every person I see,
We're supposed to suffer.
whether they look mean or not, I always try to smile. I always try to be cool. You know,
I want to go in the vagina of that farmer.
Well, I like when someone says, I'm having a problem and I need some help. And then you can try to help them. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to sit back and suffer.
That can become a habit. Needed. That's like crap.
I think there were some flaws in creating men and women though when you made it.
Dude, hey buddy, could you talk someone into fucking putting a baby in your stomach and you having to shit it out 9 months later? Could somebody talk you into that?
Yes.
For $1 million.
Ain't enough money in the world, buddy.
I'll shit out your next born, farmer.
Ain't enough money in the world, buddy. I'll tell you that right now.
No. You can turn me into Christine, the Sybil, whatever the fuck you want.
They were made for that. They were invented for that reason. We weren't. That's the difference. They were made for that. We were not.
Yeah, but with technology, they don't even need it now.
Okay, we're gonna drop a link for my spiritual leader.
What do you mean you don't need a man no more? You know that one of them don't need a man?
I got a man. I've had a man up in this
Well, some
Dildo,
people are just crazy as shit.
dildo, or a sheep.
Wait till they come up with the computer girls. The women are going to be doomed. Ain't no man ever going to bring another female home as soon as they come up with one of them Chinese computer girls.
Hey, nice people out there. Hey, nice people. Think of this. Noah's Ark had 2 of each animal on that ark.
Hey, when
Okay.
computer replacements for sex come out, the human race is doomed. Because ain't no man or woman want to put up with another man or woman if they could have a computer standing there that's going to do everything they tell it to do. Just saying, you think about that, man.
I just
I
can't
don't
get
want
off on
somebody
a
to do
robot.
everything I tell them to do. I don't want
And no
somebody
back talk. Hey, no back talk either. It'll tell you it loves you and everything. Welcome home every time you walk. I mean, tell it to say whatever you want to say. It'll tell you. It's coming up.
Listen to the guy that probably took so many virginities out in the
they call
80s.
AI.
Hey, there's a commercial. It's got something to do with peroxide and salt, buddy. You didn't see it out here on YouTube? Supposed to keep it hard for hours. I don't fucking know. Every time I click on the video, I come in and here it's what it tells me. I've never watched the video.
I just think we're all fucked up. We just gotta remind ourselves that we gotta do the best we can in this world.
Yeah, well, there you go. It's made to hurt.
Tutal, how you doing? Welcome to the program, Tutal.
Yeah, that's
Now, he's a biblical man. I can tell by the way his beard grows.
What fuck did you put up there, buddy?
What's that? But I mean, well, I had sin, Father. I mean, you got to say it. You got to tell him. You got to tell him you're sorry. You try to do better, but you got to try to do better. You can't just say it.
I already said that, and I said, I tell God I'm probably going to do something else, Lord. So I don't know. At least let me do something nice for somebody. If some way I can help them, or something I can do to help somebody, even if it's talking to them when they're down. Or
there's a lot of shitty people out there. There's a lot of shitty people out there. I don't even know if y'all fucking is.
I see somebody there. Who is that? Hello?
Hello, Rottweiler.
I seen it's like a light or something.
That's Too Tall ceiling fan.
Oh, is that Too Tall? I watched his Snow. I missed this. California.
But they say, can y'all hear me out there in my music?
I can hear you.
Okay, well, they say that when Jesus comes, he comes like a thief in the night. The clouds will part. There'll be trumpets blowing, like Billy said. And there'll be all kinds of chaos.
Lots of chaos.
What you got for us there?
I got a burning desire to take a nap.
Are you too tall? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb or what?
Yes.
Yeah, there's the snow.
But the animals, I mean, I remember watching it was I can't remember the name of it. It'll come to me. But it was a movie that we watched in church, folks. We watched the day after is what it was called, I think. And it's when people just disappeared on the planet. You'll be talking to your mother, she's making soup in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Bam, Jesus took her. She's gone. I was traumatized. I was traumatized by that movie.
Hey, if you get all these good people off the planet, we could have some fucking fun down here, you know. Just saying, because they disappear, then you know what I'm saying.
Need icicles.
But I hate to say it, but I don't care what you say. These people that claim church and religion and all that shit, to me, watching them the way they operate, they're some of the worst people here.
I guess
you get all that ice on the side of the house.
How they see it, you know. I mean, that's what I think.
But we all don't have to look far for see a blessing in your life.
Right.
Yes, I'm blessed. Las Vegas. Hell yeah, I'm getting blessed.
How can you be blessed when your trailer's been blown to shit?
Yeah, that's not
four friggin' times in 1 year.
Yeah, I can say thank you, Lord, for saving me 4 times in 1 year. Boy, they tried to get me. The good Lord save me for later. Get out the way.
Yeah, but
He's
you don't know that's going to
$148,000
be
reward.
there tomorrow for you. That's not really
I lost
dependable.
everything I fucking owned this year that I ever saved. My whole life is pretty much all gone. There's no way to replace any of it. But what? Who gives a shit, right? I can't take it with me. I guess the good Lord wanted me to lose all this shit, and everything's gone. I guess that's what it was supposed to be, right? Thank you, Lord, for taking everything I ever owned my whole life and worked my whole life to save and store and keep safe out of the weather. Thank you for destroying all that garbage because, hell, I didn't need it anyhow, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, you're talking to the first YouTuber in history now. It's going right to hell, right to the fire.
Yes,
Farmer
yes.
is going right. I don't know. I wish we could say it. Y'all say a
There's
prayer
probably
for
some
Farmer.
people down there don't deserve to be there, and I could probably help them get out of there, buddy. What do you think?
I think you're living on a prayer right now, Farmer.
Hey, I told you we got that one guy out of his charges, didn't I? Pat
When
me
they
on the
roll that
back for
video
that.
of your life, when your whole life is being rolled in front of your face, video,
And you don't give a shit, and you have no care at all. That's a great part of life, ain't it?
and he's gonna pause it right there when you said what you said.
Huh? Hey, I don't even care though. I've been hit
Yeah,
4
God
hurricanes and a tornado. 4 hurricanes and a tornado, and I'm
Farmer,
still here, bud.
Farmer, I want you to get on your knees right now. Do it for me.
Can I put 1 knee down?
No, you put 2 down, and I want you to
Nah,
put
it
your hand
fucking
up to the
hurts,
sky.
man. I got bad knees. Sorry, can't do it. Sorry. I don't even get down on the ground for police. Fuck you, I
What do
tell
you
them. I'm
mean
not
that?
on the ground. I'm not no dog. I don't sit down on the ground.
Well, I think you need to get down on your knees and point your hands to the sky, palm up, and tell
Ain't
him
gonna
that
happen.
you're sorry. Tell him that you are sorry, and you'll do better.
He already knows I'm sorry. He wants me to apologize. And I'm telling him he should apologize for creating me, right? Look what the hell he done turned loose on you guys. It's terrible. What kind of God do you have?
He's going to hell
Well,
first.
I don't know much, but one of you son of a bitches. I don't know much, but one of you son of a bitches ought to be sorry about something.
Right.
Just saying.
Well, I'm not a son of a bitch. I'm sorry about a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm just saying that the whole thing is I've hollered and hooped all my life and it ain't got me nowhere. It just got me hoarse. So I pick my battles and I leave people alone and I don't push on them. And let's see, if you push me now, I mean, I'm not good for turning the other cheek a lot. Now, you know.
Vicky, well, we know that you are insane. I mean, you're a flaw of Jesus.
Right.
Hey, what's the Diddy Graves song says? I got 99 problems I can solve with a knife. That's in Diggy Graves song.
I've never been in any situation where I once thought to take my life. Never.
Well,
I didn't say me.
No.
I didn't say me. I said I could solve my problems. 99 of them with a knife.
I'm not saying, and that's the subject I don't touch on because that's probably hurt a lot of people. You know.
First thing I'm gonna do is cut fucking Too Tall's ponytail off. Huh? Oh, never
I got
mind.
99 problems, and Farmer's not one of them. But
You don't listen to Diggy Graves? That's some badass music, dude. I'll tell you what, that shit is thumping.
yeah, he did. He sent me over there to the Diggy Graves channel, or he had me pull up one up here, and I screen shared it. There's some guy up there reading Negro spiritual poems.
What? No, that was a whole different. That was fucking what's his name? And you brought up the voice chat of this guy reading his song. That was another guy. That wasn't Diggy Graves. Diggy Graves plays the song Psycho Circus, and I said that's what the internet's like. The social media platforms is Circus Psycho. Said welcome to the midnight circus where you can be a freak on purpose. I said that's social media at its finest, right there. And that guy's from out there where you were just at. If you could have found him,
what's going to happen if tomorrow there is no more social media? What happens if some guy in some office says, well, so that's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's
that'll
gone.
never happen because they won't be able to collect their bill money. But then I'm gonna grab a fishing pole and walk over to the quarry and go fishing. Throw my phone in the river.
I'm just going to grab me a book and my flashlight and wait.
I'm going fishing. What are you talking about?
Well, I can't go fishing. I ain't got no place to fish, and I don't have no cars. So
Well, come on down. We got a quarry right across the road, 80 foot deep.
To Florida. I can't handle the heat nor the humidity.
I live in North Florida. It's going to be 28 degrees tonight. What are you talking about?
I live in Fresno, California, and it's going to be, I think, 38 tonight.
Ooh, cold too.
Yeah.
See, Farmer, if you'd have left Jesus alone, he'd have sent you 80 degrees, but you had to, I don't know, but.
Oh, well, I'm going to say, I think
Hey, so what did the boy say? I ain't nothing but trailer trash. I said, yeah, well, I moved up to get to here. Don't forget that part. Don't make me go back to my old ways. Don't make me go back.
I'm telling you now, man.
One of those women that I asked for a heating blanket for Christmas. I didn't ask for diamonds or necklaces or rings. I asked for a heating blanket. That's what kind of woman I am.
Well, you knew realistically you wouldn't get no fucking diamond.
Oh, I would get one if I wanted one. I know he probably would.
I mean, maybe he would. Maybe he have to, I don't know what he does for a living, but if you're worth it.
You can't eat a diamond. What the hell you want that for? You can't even eat it.
Yeah, and I got an electric skillet too. I need one.
Hey, Too Tall can get you a diamond. He's got a hookup with a pawn shop guy that he gets like pennies on the dollar. Pennies on the dollar. What size diamond you want? What shape and what kind of setting? Too Tall probably got a 6-pack of damn diamonds over there right now. Get your husband over here with his checkbook. Come on, tell him come on out here. We need to let him talk to Too Tall.
I don't want no diamond.
Look at this. Look at the screen. Show her, Too Tall. You see this?
I see them.
Which one you want? We can hook you up. That's just what he got on his hand. You just see what he got in the box under the shelf over there.
Yeah.
Well, you're barking up the wrong tree, Too Tall. Sorry.
Well, we can hook you. We're trying to hook you here. You're not in this conversation. Get your husband over here. We don't want to talk to you no more about that.
I'm sorry, he's working.
Oh, well, when he gets home, you can send him over to talk to Too Tall. That's what I'm saying.
I will not do that because I won't let him spend money.
We're going to hook you up whether you want to or not. That's right.
Y'all are in the kingdom of Bud. Buddy East Coast.
See, number one, I'm not married. Number two, I wouldn't let my man spend money on something that wasn't needed.
What do you mean you wouldn't let?
Because I'm looking after him, and he needs that money to keep
I think
himself.
he wouldn't buy you shit. I don't think he'd get you diamond.
She wouldn't let her husband. She owns him. You hear? She bought her husband.
He's not my husband, and I do not own him. And if he was my husband, I wouldn't own him.
Hey, you've been together more than a couple of days. You're common law married in California. You're married.
No, you ain't. It's common law anymore.
Well, in the federal government's eyes, you're common law.
Well, yeah, but I didn't. I'm not with this man for what he's got. You understand?
No, I'm saying though, in the eyes of in the federal government, we're common law married because we've been together so long. But in the state's eyes, the state of Florida says we're not common law.
Right.
Well, that's pretty weird, though, ain't it? That the federal government can look at you one way and the state look at you.
Politics is, I'm not going there. That's all I got to say. I ain't going no more in politics. I'm just here because
I don't believe in government marriage shit. I don't believe in that paperwork.
I don't. I believe that
you have 2 lines of credit if you don't get married. If you get married, you have 1 line of credit. Right there should tell you right there you don't want to get married. Huh?
I don't want credit cards. I never had a credit card.
I didn't say a credit card. I said lines of credit, which means your value, what you can purchase, what you can resell, your value as a human. You have your own value if you don't get married. Like if I got married, she's responsible for my debt and I would be responsible for her debt no matter what it was. But if we're not married, we're not responsible for each other's debt. You know what I mean? Which is a good thing.
My debts have been forgiven. They're so damn old. And I don't have any now.
Well, hell, we'll build you some credit. We can hook you up. Credit. Too Tall got a credit card agency over there. He can sign you up right now.
You're so silly. You're silly.
Ooh, sign her up, Too Tall. Hook her up. We got this. Low interest rates. Low interest.
Talk to the women in the audience. They're probably looking for some jewelry. Or the men.
Bargain day today. Bargain day today. Yeah, Buddy said he had to go read the Bible, man. Y'all done got him all fucked up over here. He had to go take him a Bible break. He's over there reading it right now. He's got the scriptures out.
You know, that's what I'm trying to say. The Bible, look at it this way. You go and sometimes you read a book, right? If you read. So why not read the Bible? It's like a book. No one says you have to
Could
believe
it be the future? Could it be the future if people do these things that are written in this book? If you do things and do this, that's what's going to be the result of your actions. I look at it a lot that way. You know what I mean? It's like if you keep doing bad things, this is what will happen. And they're saying that it happened before, so you're repeating history if you continue to act that way. I mean, you don't have to be religious to be a good person. You don't have to believe in God to do what's right,
That's what I'm trying to say.
you know? But if
But
you live and believe in a
you
God,
can't spew hate and expect everything to change either, because people eventually they don't want to listen to all that hooping and hollering. I'm telling you.
hey, if you just do what's right, you don't have to be nice to do what's right.
Right.
So you don't have to be a good person and still do what's right.
But I'm not going to stand there, and I'm not going to reach out to some people anymore, because somehow, like I'm saying, something inside of me tells me not to, and I
Well,
don't.
women are never supposed to be preachers. You guys were supposed to never to be preachers. You weren't. It says it in your book too, right? Women aren't never supposed to lead the
They
church
say
ever.
that, but when the good Lord comes over you, they ain't nothing you can do.
Well, in the Bible, it says it. I'm thinking, right?
I don't know. I can't.
I thought you said you read the Bible from the front to the back as a book.
I said I read it, but I didn't memorize it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, women ain't supposed to be preachers. You guys, that's not your job. You're supposed to, women's job is in the kitchen.
No.
Yes. You're supposed to be happy in there. What the hell's wrong with you? You mean you want to go out and work on an oil rig?
To make men believe their place is in the kitchen, and then they show them that it's not. That's what a woman's job is.
So you're going to go work on an oil rig, right? I'll tell you what. If the women would go do air conditioning work and I could stay home and cook and clean all day, I would love that job.
Well, you can. It's a new world. I see a lot of.
No, you can't, because a woman can't do my job. Very few women could ever possibly do the work I've done as a man. There's no possible way a woman could do what I could do as a man in my life. You just can't. You're not physically set up to do it.
But as a woman that had to raise a child on her own, I had to do a lot of things that a woman shouldn't do, but I did that men do. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, but I was doing it every day for year in, year out, 12 hours a day, crawling around 110, 140-degree attics. Women won't do that. They won't. They're like, fuck you, I'm out.
But some will. You said some do.
Very few, the majority we're talking about. There's such a minority that if we had to depend on them to do it, it'd never get done.
Yeah, but women find a way to get it done, most of them, when they're in charge.
Have you ever seen a woman crawling on a power line? Have you ever seen a woman crawling up to the top of hundreds and hundreds of feet of tower to change a light bulb? They don't do that kind of work.
I'm not gonna
I have.
Very few, one out of thousands. It's such a small minute that there would be no light bulbs. By the time one got one done, 10 more would blow out. There would never be enough. The majority of hard work is done by men. Women just physically can't do it. Their lungs aren't as big as ours. Their muscles aren't as big as ours. There's no possible way women could live on this planet without men to do the work. We're just their workers, dude. Admit it.
No.
You couldn't do it. There's no way you couldn't physically do it. It's impossible. Women weren't meant to do that kind of work, for one. They were meant to take care of the kids and the man. Don't forget the man. You got to take care of him, right?
Yeah, but you can only take care of people so long, and they got to learn how to take care of themselves, too.
No, he provides. He goes out and makes the stuff and brings it home and builds the house that you can sit in. Hasn't he? I mean, doesn't the man provide? The men build houses. Well, you don't see a whole lot of women crews building houses.
I think a man.
And we give you your safety. We provide your safety, because if a robber comes in, you're not going to be the one running out there to tackle him and try to fight for your stuff. You're going to tell your husband or your boyfriend, go get that guy. He's breaking in the house.
Beside him. I won't let him fall by himself. I'd be right with him.
Okay.
I'm a fighter.
You're going to be hiding under the bed where it's safe.
I ain't going to be hiding under no pig where it's
Yes,
safe.
you are. You're going to be in there hiding.
I just argue with you all day. You're done.
Like I said, My
Hello.
woman knows her place. Her place is in the kitchen,
Well,
checking on my dinner that I'm cooking because I'm a better cook than she is.
well, see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of
Men are better than everything than women. That's what I was trying to tell you.
My father divorced. He was in the army, all that mess, and he met a woman, blah blah blah. Anyway, he took the kids and he retired after almost 30 years in service, and took us down home where he lived. And he raised 5 children by himself. I seen the man cook and work. He taught me everything. He taught me that it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. When the job's got to be done, the job's got to be
So
done.
that's why you came out such a good person then, because a man raised you.
Well, that my dad picked the wrong woman, I guess.
Well, they said the majority, if you look at the majority, more women raise kids on their own. The kid ends up on drugs and in prison. If the man raises the kid, less kids end up in drugs and on prison if they raise as single parents. Just another statistic
Well,
that they come out with. I forget which board
I
does
think
the test.
everybody's got their own idea of how to raise a child, but I think it's different in every home, and I can't speak for everybody else. But I taught my daughter how to work, how to take care of herself, and basically, it comes down to it when, excuse my language, shit hits the fan. You got to depend on yourself too. I mean, that's it. I said
Well, why it got to shit? Why to hit the fan?
depend
Why
on one thing ever.
Why can't she stay with the same guy forever like my woman did?
Well, she could, but not everybody is fortunate to find their mates that soon. That's
Well,
just
it's
how life
cheaper.
is.
I figured it out. It's cheaper to keep her.
Well, yeah, well, they all say that. But
What? What do you mean they don't say that? Who don't say that?
A lot of men, and I hear it all the time. Everybody says that. It's cheaper to
80% of women leave the man and the family.
Hell, Buddy Guy even sings a song. It's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah, but
Buddy
80% of divorces are fucking filed for by the woman. The woman destroys the family, not the man. And it's always because she ain't happy. Her feelings are hurt. It's women live on feelings. Men don't live on facts. It's just the way people are.
Yeah.
Huh?
Is Buddy done reading now?
He's reading the Bible. You guys got him so he's got to read a whole.
No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I got to interrupt. I came up here and Buddy and I were talking about religion a little bit, and we didn't start nothing. It just goes on and on. That's a subject that you can debate it forever and never come up with a single answer.
But he's repenting right now. He'll be all right.
I am fine. I'm on my knees.
Oh, you're good. Good. Pray for me, buddy. Pray for me, buddy. I need prayer. Pray that I get a big check from FEMA. Okay, FEMA, Las Vegas. And I'm retired now. I got retirement coming, so I get to sit down and get a check for fucking with people on the internet now.
I just got mine, but I'm getting mine, but I'm doing it because I can't find work anymore.
I'm doing it because nobody will hire me.
Right, that's my problem.
I'm not hireable. I have a bad attitude.
I have to be realistic, and I have to have something to survive on.
Hey, I have a bad attitude, so ain't nobody gonna want me to work for them, right?
Real bad times, and I got some.
I got anxiety too, so I need some weed.
Oh, I got anxiety every day.
Sounds like you need rehab center.
Who ain't got anxiety? I mean, come on.
Rehab's for quitters, buddy.
No, that's not true either.
Yes, it's for quitters.
You know that's right.
Sometimes people need a little help, a little push, and then they go on. It's your choice.
To do what? To do what? Help to do what? Quit, right?
No, I don't believe that. I'm just saying, I don't believe
Well,
that.
rehab, they trying to help quit something. Alcohol, drugs.
Yeah, but sometimes somebody needs a helping hand. What's wrong with
Well, they need to quit. They shouldn't have started that shit to start with. That's the problem.
Well, shit, no, wouldn't. That's couldn't. Whatever.
Yes, shouldn't, couldn't, wouldn't.
I guess, yeah, there you go. I can't remember nothing. I mean, I'm an advocate for the use of marijuana, but like it says, the good book says, take it of all herbs, but just don't overindulge, don't overuse them. You know what I mean? Don't abuse.
Well, we can't afford to, or we would. So we ain't got to worry about overindulging because we can't afford to overindulge.
Well, then you got to learn how to do it on your own.
I went to prison for that. I grew $400,000 worth. That's enough for all of us. And look what they did. They took it. Stuck me in a cage.
Yeah, well, I mean,
what? Too far.
You're a felon. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back in here for me.
And I voted for a felon this year. That's good shit, ain't it?
You got this, farmer, for a few minutes.
Yeah, it's gonna be something.
I like that shit.
Yeah.
You see how Biden come out and tried to make it against the law to drill for oil on our coast now, right before he gets ready to get out of office, he's going to try to pass some shit like that.
I'm not going
Because
to.
he knows Trump wants to drill
I
for
didn't
oil.
put in for the job. I can't do that job, so I don't know what it entails. But I wouldn't do it if you paid me everything in the world. I wouldn't touch that job.
That's why I said get your ass in the kitchen, didn't I? Take the easy way out. What's wrong with you?
I ain't taking the easy way out. It's just
Why
that
not?
I'm just waiting to see what happens.
You know what I think the problem is? Women spend their whole lives trying to be equal to a man. And you guys are actually above us. Why do you want to step down the ladder? I never could figure that out.
I don't try to be equal. I'm a strong woman. I was born.
I don't want to be equal, but I'm a strong woman. Who wants a strong woman?
I had to be strong. I mean, I did physical jobs that I had to have strength of them in. I mean,
Oh.
That's true. I mean, and I like hard work. I was a grave digger. My daddy was a grave digger and got
Ain't
sick.
that what Camellia said? We like hard work. Who the hell likes hard work? I don't like hard work. Huh?
I don't mind working. That's why I can't work today because everything I did messed my body up. I'm tore up. You know, I shouldn't have been doing the work I did, but I had to because I had a child to raise and didn't have a man standing up, so I had to be both in a way. Because I wasn't just going to bring some willy-nilly man home just to have a man.
Willy-nilly? What if he was a good willy-nilly guy and you passed him by?
No, I was waiting on him. I found him. It took me a long time, but I finally found him.
Oh.
That's what I believe.
I figure I'm going to keep the same one. Fuck it. It's too hard to get out there and look around.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. Even back in my day. It was like, it's okay. I mean, it happened.
Well, mine kept me, I guess. So what the hell? What's the use of leaving if she's going to keep me? Plus, like I said, we said that long ago. If we don't get married, if we want to get up in the morning and leave, there's really nothing holding you there. You see what I mean? You just grab your stuff and leave. There's no papers, nothing. You just get in your car and drive on. You're only there because you want to be, right?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Kind of.
Well, I mean, think about it. If there's the paperwork, you got to file for divorce, you got to get lawyers, you got to do all that crap. Why would you want to put yourself through that?
That's because the greed in people. People can't just walk away and do it the civil way. They got to go through court because they got so many.
Oh, because they signed a marriage license. They have to file.
All that stuff is a big deal, you know.
The court got to let you out. Well, no, because if you do it right, everything's in half and half's name. You know, like she always had her own car. I always had my own truck, motorcycle, bass boat, four-wheel drive, mud truck, and race car. But other than that, she was half of the. You see how this works, right? So, plus half the property, she owns that. You know what I mean? You just put everything in each other's names. You don't have to go through court systems to split up fucking properties. It's just, I don't understand the marriage thing. To me, I never did.
It's like we were talking a religion thing.
And you could change your name and you don't have to be married. Somebody out here said they changed their name and they weren't even married.
Yeah, and they went to the drivers. What? Yeah, they went to. I seen that.
You heard that too. I was amazed at that one.
They went to the driver's license.
I don't know how they did that.
That's what she said. I remember it. I'm like elephant.
I don't believe it.
Well, I don't. I wouldn't think it would be that easy because you have to have ID.
I know. In Florida, we got to have birth certificate, all kind of shit, social security card.
Here in California, they're forcing us to have health insurance. Man can't have health insurance, can't get help. But the governor of this state wants.
Yeah, but California is a socialist state. You guys live under socialism.
I didn't choose it. I just kind of wandered in. And pretty soon, hopefully, maybe one day we can wander out together.
Where?
I keep telling them we got to get out of there.
Out of where? Canada?
Out of California. I'm in California.
Tutal's in Kansas. He's frozen under. They got like 6 inches of ice on everything.
I stopped in. I didn't say nothing, but I was watching everybody's weather deal going on. You know, I get on YouTube and wander everywhere.
Thought I heard Buddy chanting. Are you chanting over there, Buddy, now? He started chanting. He's doing some kind of chant thing going on over there now.
No. I ain't chanting. Farmer, you got this for a little bit. I got to take care of some shit.
All right.
Hold on.
We got Tutal. He will rescue us no matter what.
Yeah. You guys
I got
don't.
3 trucks and a car.
I don't know why that's funny.
I know. Just seemed like the right thing to say.
Yeah. You gotta have a little humor. You gotta laugh at it because in the end, that's all you can do is laugh.
Yeah, because if you do what's right and you try to be nice, you try to be, you don't have to be, but you try sometimes. But you do what's right. You don't have to be religious, do you? Yeah, I mean, if you're doing everything that the Bible would tell someone to do about doing what's right, don't do this and don't do that, all the things that are just wrong things to do anyhow, if you look at them right and wrong, everything the Bible is telling you to do is live and do what's right. See what I mean?
I don't.
So why would you need a Bible if you're already living and doing what's right, or you're trying to be? And when you screw up, you say, damn, I screwed up. I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to do better.
Do you read, Porter? Do you read them? Do you read books or anything? I mean, that's what I'm saying. You don't know. You want to know the answers, read it. And maybe that answer will be there.
No, I already know the answer. You don't have to be religious, spiritual. You don't have to throw money in a cup. You don't have to go to a building with a whole bunch of fakes that are all standing there with their pretty clothes on because they can afford them, driving their nice cars, and you roll up in there and your wore out shit with your beat up old car. You don't have to put yourself through that.
Nope.
You don't have to.
You can go right outside under the tree.
You can sit right in your house. You ain't got to go nowhere. You can lay down in the bed at night with your feet propped up and think. You know what I mean? Because that's all you're doing. You're thinking. You can call it praying if you want to, but you're thinking. If you go through your whole day and you figure out what you did wrong and you try to do better tomorrow, you don't have to pray for forgiveness for some foreign substance. You don't have to. It's not going to help you through your life. It's not going to make you a better person unless you run around doing wrong all day and then go home and say, forgive me, Lord, for I'm a sinner. Thank you for forgiving me. I'll say 4 Hail Marys, throw some money in the cup, and I'm good to go to sin tomorrow again. No, that's bullshit.
Yeah, it all depends on what you view as right and wrong. Because that's
right and wrong. There's only one right and wrong. It's wrong to do shit like steal and hurt people for no reason. Wrong. There's only so much right and so much wrong. You know what difference? Your parents raised you to know the difference of right and wrong. Which most people's parents have. Hopefully. You know what I mean? You don't have to say I'm a certain denomination of a religious cult.
No. Your choice to believe in what you believe in is your choice, and how you believe is your choice.
And then I like when someone comes out and says, well, this person was religious. They went to church every Sunday, so that automatically makes them a good person.
Yeah.
It don't to me. Just because you say someone went to church, I'm supposed to think they're a good person now because they go to church. So that means if I don't go to church, you should think automatically that I'm a bad person. Is that what that means? Because that's the way they portray it. That's how most people think and act.
I think the bad is people will see the bad and good of whoever they're supposed to see it in. And if they don't, then I don't